Australian Derby winner Dundeel has begun his preparation for the Melbourne Spring Carnival. The High Chaparral colt propelled his name into racing headlines in the autumn for trainer Murray Baker and regular jockey James McDonald after claiming multiple Group 1 victories across the Tasman.
He's done it all, this horse, and we think he can still do more. He's lightly raced and he's a very competitive horse. He just loves racing, I think. He won the Gloaming, Spring Champion, Randwick Guineas, Roseville Guineas and AJC Derby. First 3-year-old ever to win all those, I think.
It's Poissy in front. It's a Dundeel on the outside. It's starting to wind up. It's Poissy in front. It's a Dundeel on the outside. Lunges and wins it. He's shot away now from Poissy. It's trying to stick with him. It's a Dundeel and Poissy. It's a Dundeel. It's a Dundeel. Beat Poissy again. And he'll cruise down and win the Rosehill Guineas. It's a Dundeel by 5 lengths Sacred Falls. And it's a Dundeel race to the front of the 200-metre mark. This is an exercise gallop. He's moving away for one of the most impressive wins you'll ever see in the Derby. It's a Dundeel and a hand canter wins it by 5 lengths.
Wherever you race in Australia, well, I certainly get a big buzz just to go to those big meetings. Good horses, good jockeys, good atmosphere, just to be part of it, even as a spectator, I think it's marvellous.
Dundeel returned to New Zealand after a lucrative autumn campaign and spent 6 weeks in the Spelling paddock. The colt has resumed training at Baker's Cambridge base, and both trainer and jockey are impressed by his mental and physical development.
He's certainly growing, and I think that's the thing James noticed when he jumped back on him. He hadn't seen him for about 4 months, and we thought he'd grown, and he's thickened out and never had a problem. He's got a lovely temperament, good horse to work with.
Globetrotting jockey James McDonald partnered Dundeel on the training track earlier this week during a quiet gallop at the Cambridge Training Centre.
He's the probably ultimate racehorse really, especially this time in, he's come back a lot more professional. I felt he has grown and he has strengthened up. He's a real bull, he carries himself really well.
He's one of those horses, he doesn't work hard, he just does what you ask him to do. He's a natural galloper and he doesn't require much work at all. I don't think in his career we would have galloped him probably further than 1200, 3/4 round to the 800 sort of thing. He doesn't do much at all.
I really think his action's improved. He's really grown up within himself. This time in, you can see him when he strides out now, he's got a lot of presence about him. Maybe he thinks he's a stallion as well, but he's really striding out really well, and God, I couldn't be happy with him.
Pulled up all right?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. No, he looks good.
Yeah. Really well.
Doing it nicely. He's growing, isn't he?
Dundeel will head to Melbourne in a couple of weeks to begin a new racing campaign. Baker is happy with the way the horse has come up and has set a big target for the New Zealand-bred galloper.
We're looking at the Cox Plate and we'll start him off at weight for our age in Melbourne and either the Memsey, 1400 metres at Caulfield on the 31st of August, or Mackay Diva on the 6th of September, mile at Flemington. One of those two, then on to the Underwood, which is an 1800 metre Group 1 at Caulfield, then probably the Caulfield Stakes and the Cox Plate. Right on target. Hope we don't have any hiccups, but that happens in this game. But no, the horse looks well, he's coming up fine.
With the Melbourne Spring Carnival approaching, both Baker and McDonald prepare for another assault on the Australian turf and look forward to the excitement the coming months will bring.
He's just got so much brilliance about him. I feel he's come back a bit bigger, and I can't say better because he hasn't stepped out, but he is a bigger horse and he feels brilliant.
Oh, I just wish I'd got a horse like this 30 years ago. He certainly gives you a good lift and makes it a lot easier to get out of bed in the morning.